Howdy folks, I am Ruzkiel, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. In the last one, we're closing in on Peko, who at this point appears to be effectively admitting that she has murdered Mahiru. We did the Hangman's Gambit, where we kind of figured out how she must have escaped from the room by use of her sword, and now so we're probably pretty close to the end of this trial. But one thing that gets me is how Fuyuhiko and Peko are involved in this whole situation to begin with. It seems weird, because on one hand, the premeditation aspect of it, of forging the letters, seems more Fuyuhiko style than Peko, and granted, I never spent any time with Peko, but she never seemed like she would be the person to plan the murder. Anyway, we'll keep going and see what's going on. I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility. She admitted it just now, right? That's the way it can be. That's the way it can be interpreted, but she might be meaning something else, too. She admitted she's Mahiru's killer, right? But is this right? And that's the thing. That's another thing. What we found out is how she could frame the crime scene and escape, but we don't have definitive proof of her actually killing Mahiru. Even though Fuyuhiko was the one arguing with us, Peko just admitted it so freely. Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes. Agreed. Hurry up and vote. Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first. Can it wait until after the voting? See, there's something weird going on. This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive. My motive... In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru? So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say, it was for the sake of justice. Justice? In order to protect the justice of this world. Why is she going crazy eyes? Are we really going with she's sparkling justice at this point? I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice. What are you saying? She's gonna get all fired up, so Sonia is. God, I almost called her Sophia again. Evidently, that's just what's in my mind, and I'll never be able to stop that. Justice, what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun, and the enduring moon, the protective father, and the smiling mother. Hello, Earth to Peko? If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze, and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that. It's fine. Just stop it. Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads. I'm telling you to stop it. So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice. Could she be? Well, there's only one person that we know that says the word justice so damn often. As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Yep. Justice complete. Bizarre. How freaking weird is this? Those are some really creepy eyes. Holy crap. The center of justice is pierced by justice, the lead star of justice that shines in the night sky justice. That would be me. Sparkling Justice. I'm not entirely sure what that emoji is. What the hell? Now then, let's execute justice. At this point, I'm not entirely sure that that's a real thing anymore. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck? Peko, what are you doing? I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice. Stop saying the word! Oh my god! What's going on? What's this? Chill! Peko finally snapped! Everyone, please be careful! Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Oh my god, can we... Let's move beyond this. This is getting way too weird. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be... But, huh? An ally of justice? So that's why we're wearing a mask? This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same. Good god, that's really freaking weird. I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy. What? Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. And now I've lost my mouse. I clicked on the thing outside, sorry about that. What the heck is this? Peko is the killer? Why is it turning out like this? This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events! Hey now! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping! Take a look! It's the killer! This again? Huh? Sleep talking? Well, I mean, I guess that kind of answers the question. So, what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mihiru? This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil. Evil? Are you saying Mihiru is? If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game, am I right? And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat. Then, the reason you killed Mihiru was... So was it... To protect justice, of course. I mean, the closest that I can think of Mihiru being involved in anything was the fact that she took the pictures and didn't report it to the police? But I would think that she would target Fuyuhiko first. Sorry. In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword and executed justice. Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath! Ah! She's so gross! Gross. Yes. Oh man. I love Sonic Adventure 2's Eggman when he finishes a level. It's always yes. Peko, is this your true identity? My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I am willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice. Ha 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 ha! Ugh, I can't stand this anymore. Let's just end this farce already. End it. He's right. We need to end this already. The killer. In the end, there's no mistake that it was Peko all along. Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this. So here we're moving on to the closing argument. Wow, who would have thought that the Sparkling Justice would have been the whole reason for the motive? That's bizarre. Or something. Okay, so we've got Hyoko's running away. The Khan arrives at the beach house. Someone's watching it. Okay, so this is where... Oh, sorry. I guess I need to be on the lookout for when these events occur. Okay, so we got forging the letters. That doesn't tie with any of this. We've got Hiyoko arriving and doing that. Okay, so here Mihiru arrives. She gets the hell beat out of her. She takes off the masks. Then soon after, Hiyoko must wake up. Wait, what? What? Hiyoko must wake up here? Yeah, that makes sense. And now then, it's time to wash off the blood. That would be going there then. Okay, so that takes out that stock. Killer forged 2 letters. That comes back at the beginning. Okay, Mihiru met, so that would be right here then. Footsteps, plastic water bottles, drugging. Not the drugging. Most of this stuff comes after the fact. No, that would be the bat. Hiyoko runs out, probably creates the footsteps, yep. And Akane arrives, water bottles. Oh, water bottles. Here we go. We're using the water bottles to rinse off. There we go. Mihiru's talking to someone, so Mihiru met with... Oh, hold on. Hold on. Don't do that. Hiyoko arrives at the beach house. Killer takes out the bamboo sword. Oh, the killer leaves the bamboo mask. And that showed up right here. And gotta escape to retrieve the bamboo sword. Tie the bamboo sword to the sword bag. Yes, right here. And then in the closet after Hiyoko ran away, she gets out. So it's not this line. Hiyoko arrives at the beach house, which is way back here. I can't believe I skipped over that one. So here we go. Last set. He seems to have made a promise with someone. Let's do this one here. That seems reasonable. Yep. What else we got in the comic so far? So if this is the last doc, I should be able to fill in this one. Framing Hiyoko. Not getting out of the surfboard, because they already show that one. And I guess that's it. Huh. That one went pretty quick. The incident began this morning, when Mihiru spoke to Hiyoko. Mihiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome murder case. The video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hiyoko accepted Mihiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange, the killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to deliver a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. Hence the forged letters. The item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mihiru and Hiyoko. The letter Mihiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30. And the letter Hiyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hiyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m. just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hiyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid herself inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30, Mihiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mihiru with a specific weapon. The metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. Oh. She deserved better. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mihiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Makan's autopsy, Mihiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mihiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mihiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene was discovered, was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower had no water, because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. And because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion of Hiyoko in the first place. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their own footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route, the small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach their small window, while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so, the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama? And that is closing argument. And in that case, that must be it. In the next episode, I think I may make that one a bit longer, just so we can get through the bulk of the post-trial conference. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Farewell.